A wise person once told me, dreams don't work unless you do.
We try so hard in our lives to fit in. We try to fit into certain groups, certain frats, certain sororities, among certain friends, yet the people we idolize most are the ones that stand out. But when you're prepared, there is no fear. There is no fear of failure, because even if you've walked out of something and you feel like you failed at it, your preparation is so strong that you're gonna take that failure and turn it into the outcome you desire. And most people stop at failure, okay? We've all failed at things. I'm gonna continue to fail at stuff, right? It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it.
What would your future be like if you decided to want that which you desire so strongly that it prepares you past your fears, that you experience the fear, as the one book says, feel the fear and do it anyway?
Life is 10% what happens to you, is 90% what you do about it. No matter who you are, no matter where you are in life, you can take the lid off of your job. And if you're wondering if you still have the lid on in your life, here are some clues that's gonna let you know that the lid is still on. If you're not excited about waking up in the morning, if you're sitting around bored out of your mind, if you got time to do everything anybody asks you to do, you probably got the lid on. If when you tell your dreams to all your friends, it makes sense to them, you got your lid on, man. Your dreams should not make sense to everybody. You got to say something that make people go, how you gonna do that? That's when you got the lid off. And if I were you, I'd do that. I'd take the lid off. Makes sense to me, don't it?
They're always going to get ready to get set to get going. What we've got to do is, boom, just like that, move into action.
Every time you remember your dream, you're removing some dirt. You're digging it back out. The true mark of a champion is, even though some dirt gets thrown on your dream, instead of letting it get buried, you keep shaking it off. You keep moving forward. You keep looking for a new opportunity. You wouldn't be having that opposition if you didn't have something great in you. If your dream wasn't alive and on track, right on schedule to come to pass, you wouldn't have so many things coming against you. That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. Can I tell you, your dream is not dead. It's just not in season. Your time is coming. Promotion is coming. Good breaks are coming. Promises you've been standing on. Dreams you've been praying about. Lack is not your destiny. Constantly struggling, barely getting by is not the end of your story. These light afflictions are for a moment. The adversity is temporary. The glory is eternal. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
Here's the secret. The people that do the most with their lives, the people that seem the most self-assured, the ones that seem to embody confidence, the ones that seem to define confidence, they're the ones that had to face down the most fear. They simply didn't linger in it.
Don't hate your competitors. Respect your competitors. Learn from him.
I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I said, I thought about it. You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, so are you a hero? And I was like, not even close. He said, why? I said, because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero is always 10 years away. I'm never going to be a hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
That's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second.
Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart.
I believe in manifestation. I believe in putting a rocket of desire out into the universe, and you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it, and that's the key.
So we want to get really sensitized, acutely sensitized, sensory acuity, to whether what we're doing is working or not. And by the way, sensory acuity is really the measure of a person's intelligence. What I mean by that is, how do we measure intelligence? Intelligence is a measure of the number and quality of distinctions you have in a given situation.
You can handle this, you just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right, this is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this, other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Get you some people that can teach you some stuff that you don't know. Get you some people that have done it successfully and learn from them. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you.
You will notice the most successful people in any field, they are usually the ones who have failed more than anybody else. You see the difference between a successful person and everyone else? It's not a lack of strength. It's not a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of will.
It's up to you in a world where we're taught to look outside for answers, for a job that will make us happy, for money that will make us happy. The answer is within. We already have it. We already have the answer, but will we unleash it? Will we give it? Will we own it? Will we truly reinvent ourselves to become the people that we're capable of becoming?
The bow too tightly strung is easily broken, says one of the proverbs. Balance is a gorgeous thing. So be monomaniacal in your execution around your high-value targets, your HVTs, your mission plan, but also build in some rewards. And that's going to send a gorgeous message to your conscious and your subconscious mind that, hey, this daily practice of execution around my deliverables is a beautiful thing. And you create this thing called momentum. And the monk who sold his Ferrari, I went back and I saw this recently. I think there's a whole chapter on momentum. And you become like this. I love skiing. You start off small, but as you go down the slope, you pick up momentum. A lot of people say, Robin, where do I start? I want to start a new business. I want to become a better artist. I want to find the love of my life. I want to be a world-class creative. I want to multiply my financial life. Where do I start? You just start. You just start. There's great power in the start. And when you start, life starts supporting you.
Well, God wants us all to be courageous because He knows we'll face times in life and situations and circumstances that it takes more than just the desire. It takes courage. Many people operate on the basis of fear, on the basis of what other people think. We as believers should operate on the basis of courage. Courage to say no when we ought to say no. Courage to say yes when we should say yes. So what kind of courage do you have? Is yours sort of floating between depending on the situation? Or do you know the difference between right and wrong for your life? And you've made up your mind.
All right, so which is it, everybody? Good afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're from. July 18, I'm just setting up the recording here. 18 live Q&A. And we are glad that you are here. Brett, Kelly, Marla, and I see Joe, you said you're live on Facebook. Welcome, everybody. Got some chats coming in. Howdy, hello, Brett, Marla. Welcome, everybody. Here's the deal. I'll check the settings because I have missed a couple of weeks. There, Greg is giving me a call. Hold just a second while I answer Greg Ryder's call. That's the boss checking in, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So here's the deal. You should be free to unmute with questions, and we can always do a run through. We can look at your statistics. We can look at what you're doing. We can look at what you're running into. Just here to help you use launch ads. And Greg, I should have asked him on the call, but typically he's here the next hour. And sometimes he shows up this hour and he will do more advanced questions about just running ads and sort of strategies and things like that. But today, for today's launch ads live Q&A, we are going to try to answer your how do you use launch ads live. And we're going to start with Marla, who said, I have a question about a recent campaign and would love to get your thoughts on the analytics. Love it, Marla. So can you, first of all, can you unmute and talk with me?
Yes.
Tell me if you can't. I'll see if I have to fix it.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Okay, perfect.
And you should be able to share a screen as well.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Brett, no way you found a bug. I don't want to hear about it. I'm just kidding.
Okay, let me share a screen. Okay. All right. So I ran, this is my first campaign.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I was running it for traffic to a workshop.
Okay.
And it says active, but I had thought I set it to timeout, so we can look at that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want, what's the best, to go to view results?
Yep. Let's click on that and let's have a look at our statistics. Let's see. I need to move my screen around a little bit. I'm looking the wrong way here. There we go. All right. So we spent $20. We had 108 conversions. That's great. 3.98%. Fantastic. CTR, 12 cents a click. Amazing. And by the way, let's do this. We always want to try to do this for somebody who's watching for the first time or just figuring this out. Take your mouse and hover over the little eye above the, yep, right there. So for anybody who wants to know how do you compare? So when you look at your CTR right here, that your click-through rate, how many people clicked when they saw the ad? So 3.98% clicked through, and I'm thinking this was a Facebook ad, correct?
It was a Facebook.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and if you look at the Facebook ads, the benchmarks down there below, the Facebook ads benchmark is 1.75. So on this one, we want a higher rate than that. And so 3.98 is well over double the benchmark. So that's a great CTR. Now go do the same thing on the CPC.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the CPC. Same thing. So the CPC here for Facebook is $1.80. And you can see that Marla, right? Her cost per click is 12 cents. Much less than the Facebook $1.80 a cost per click. So these are fantastic statistics to begin with. All right. What other questions?
Great. So and then I'm just trying to learn like what I should be looking at.
Yeah.
So all these things look really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was driving traffic to a landing page for a paid workshop, and I did not get any sales from the visits to the website.
Okay.
So my thought is, instead of running traffic to a paid something, maybe it would be better to start with running it to a lead magnet that's free. So
Absolutely.
I wanted to get your thoughts, like strategically, where should I go from here?
Yeah. So let's talk about your business, right? So So this is a principle that in digital marketing you hear over and over, and is that people need to first of all know you, then they need to like you, then they need to trust you, then they'll buy from you. And it's very real funnel logic. And so what happened is, so let's just talk about your business. How well known are you generally in whatever field you're advertising about?
Well, I have a brick and mortar business, a private practice, but this online space is very new.
Brand new.
So I'm
Okay.
not
And
very
exactly.
known in that space.
Yeah, exactly. So let's just say that you're almost not known, right? So absolutely, the first thing you should be doing is giving away value and getting people something that they want to get in their hands and they don't have to pay something for. Ultimately, it's a trade. They're going to give you their email address, which now they become for you a very high value because now you can start to nurture that audience. But I would absolutely say that starting by sending someone to a purchase it's going to end up with the same kind of statistics, unless you've got some crazy deal, right? I mean, it's highly unlikely somebody's going to put their credit card in for something that they've never even met you. So that's number one. I would definitely do that.
The timing of it was I was already running the workshop, so I figured, oh, let me just see what happens.
Shoot, send some traffic to it. Why not?
Okay.
Let me ask you this. What was the price?
$27.
$27. What was the value?
I didn't value it on the workshop.
Yep, that's a problem. So if I'm going to buy something for $27, I want to know that it's worth $297.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. It's just again, psychology, and you don't make stuff up. I mean, you know, you have to have value. So if you come to my workshop, you're not just getting an hour of my time, you're getting this knowledge and you're getting this worksheet and you're getting this and you're getting these bonuses and you're stacking your value so that ultimately I'm paying, 10, 20, 30% of what the value of what I'm getting is. So that's another principle in selling a workshop or something like that.
Got it. Thank you. And then on this optimization and insights.
Yep.
Is that something that
so let's take a look at it. So right up the top, first of all, you do have over on the right side, you do have the optimize for me, which is something you should have on, because that means launch ads. The AI is going through and it's saying, okay, now if you scroll up just a little bit further, we can look over to the left and we can see that your best performing combination. So, and by combination, what Facebook is looking at is your content, your image, and your headline. So, sorry, not content. It's called primary text. So if you look,
so these right here,
combination, whatever combination of those three is working the best, that's what it's telling you right there. So, for example, if you scroll back up, and let's just look at the if your home feels like a battlefield and you're tired of walking on eggshells. Okay, perfect. Let's scroll down a little bit. And let's keep going. Keep going.
That's as far as
we should see right there. If your home feels like a battlefield, that's the text right there, the bottom
and then
line.
here I can do this to get the best
exactly. And so you can see that on that one as an example. If your home feels like a battlefield, you had 127 clicks on that. So that was a powerful. That was, and your CTR was 4 point. That was the best line for your primary text. And you can do that with the headlines. Now, ultimately, you don't have to go through all this because this is what AI is doing for you. But if you look at headlines, let's see. Yeah, so we clicked on headlines. So which one was the best one here? Probably we had 91 CPC. 6 cents on the struggling with teen anxiety. That's 52 fun. Clicks, 6 cents, 5.08. There's your best one. And again, what this does for you, so on one hand, you don't have to pay attention to this because AI is figuring it out for you. But what you are doing is you're learning. And when you run this ad the next time, you see the words and you see the things that really grab people's attention. And you're you're gonna build your ads that way. But these are great statistics.
Okay.
And then your images. Let's click on images, and again.
Yeah.
Again, this is going to show you, you have some good ones and you have some bad ones.
Yeah.
But good, if you take your mouse and hover over yep, it'll show you the images that are actually performing the best there based on the statistics you're looking. So it's, again, helping you to know what kind of thing is really grabbing somebody's attention. And then the last thing, click on optimizations. Okay, it's still
Maybe it
crunching
didn't
numbers.
run
Yeah,
long enough.
we didn't get there. But that's what, so if you scroll up again, so we looked at the best. If you look over at the right at the lowest performing combination, your teen's anxiety feels like an endless spiral, whatever that, I mean, first of all, they don't look like they're really in conflict, right? Nobody looks like they're struggling right there. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know. But something about that didn't really connect that well. And so that's great information.
Okay. So with all of this, it seems like there was some good performance, and maybe the key right now is just, instead of sending traffic to that workshop, send it to a free lead magnet.
Okay, that's
Is that what you would advise?
I would say that's number one. Number two that we always have to look at. And this is a principle in running ads on any platform. You can get amazing statistics from your ads. Google, Facebook, Instagram, any ad platform showing you that you're getting this incredible click-through rate and all of that good stuff with no conversions. At that point, it's a critical point to do, number one, what you've just done. Maybe my product pricing or my positioning is wrong, but right up there at the same place is the message the same from the ad to the landing page? So is it congruent? So let's just do a real quick look. So let's look at your best performing combination. So let's see, if your home feels like a battlefield and you're tired of walking on eggshells, you've got more that you're going to say there. Do you mind showing us your landing page?
Sure.
So somebody sees this and they say, yeah, I'm struggling with teen anxiety. Find your calm, confident self. Learn how to tame the chaos. I mean, those are great lines, by the way. And that image, and by the way, I think that image is powerful. That will grab your attention. If you're a parent, and my oldest is 19 now, so but honestly the anxiety doesn't go away.
Right.
But you feel that, you can see that, and you feel that, and you can see that in your own kid, and you're like, man, my heart is breaking. I want to do something. Again, just compare those two images, right? And the one on the right is just, that's a mom and a son or whatever, just having a nice conversation. No anxiety there.
Yeah, that was kind of the aspirational outcome, I think.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So maybe then let me
see if you can share your landing page with us.
Oh, I am sharing. You can't see it?
No, you got to change. You might have a little button that says switch to this one or something like that.
Let me stop sharing. Start again. Hold on.
Yeah.
I thought you could see it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I was still back looking. We were still back looking at your Facebook, at your
okay. So here's the landing
okay, cool.
page.
So let's start at the top. Live workshop countdown. Live 1 hour workshop for moms of anxious teens. Okay, so number one in the ad, I didn't know it was about moms.
Okay.
So I'm a dad, and I care just as much about my kid. Now you're targeting, and that's good. You're very targeted, but I would put in your ad, somewhere in your ad copy, make sure we know that it's moms that if I click on this, I'm like, well, I'm not going to that.
So, okay, that's a great question I have, is I'm targeting only moms in the ad, but
Absolutely.
you still would say it, or no?
Yeah, it still may show up on mine, but we don't know that. We could look at we could look at your audience, but yeah, I would again. The message needs to be congruent. So just the fact that you moms of anxious teens is great. Okay. Tame the chaos, learn the proven way. Okay. I'll tell you a little secret right up front.
Okay.
Nobody wants to learn. Do you know why?
Okay.
Because there's work involved in that,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Discover, uncover, a couple of different kinds of words. And you can take
Okay.
something like this, like, I'm just going to open Chat GPT on my system right now. And I don't know who's joined. I'm always sitting here giving all this wisdom out, and the guru is sitting here. If you're here, you can always jump in. If you're not here, that's fine also. But I'm just going to type this in. So learn the proven way to calm anxiety. I got to type it. Sorry, I can't type. Why don't I just turn my mic on and do it that way? Stop walking on eggshells, comma, and bring peace back home, ellipsis, starting with the shift no one told you about until now. Okay, that's good, by the way. That's a secret right there. So, having a secret in. Now I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to say it now. Here is my current headline. Make it better conversion-ish. ChatGPT doesn't care. All right. Okay. So again, this is fantastic. Here's the first line, and this is really interesting. Again, when you're writing copy for your pages, the first thing, number one, calm anxiety for good. So what's the first thing we want to give them? Results. So instead of learn a proven way to calm anxiety, just calm it.
Calm anxiety for good. I like that.
Yeah, I'm going to, let's see if I can just I'm going to put this in the chat.
Okay.
There's one right there.
Okay.
And let's see, here's another. I'm going to give you each of these, and I'm going to show you how I got them.
Okay.
There's the proven way to calm anxiety. Again, results.
Okay.
Results.
Yeah.
Now this next one doesn't have the result necessarily, but honestly, as a parent of a teen, one of the results you want is you don't have to walk on eggshells. I mean, that's a big deal. And then how to calm anxiety. Again, I think these get less and less.
Okay.
Oops, I just put it in Chat GPT again.
Okay.
I have it work on it again. Let me just show you what I said to Chat GPT. By the way, how did you come up with that headline?
I think ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I mean, I've been doing a lot around, because then it goes down. This was the image that performed well, and try to hit on the pain points and.
Yeah. What if you could feel confident, stay calm? These are great.
Thank you.
They're great. Now, they're great. Again, here's what I would do with this entire page. I would take this, and what I would do is take all of this copy. You can see in the chat. I don't know if you guys can all see that in the chat. Here's what I wrote to Chat GPT. Here's my current heading. Make it better conversion-ish. Like, that's stupid speech, but it worked, right? Because what it did, and you can do better prompting than that. But I would take this entire landing page, and I would focus it on results.
Okay.
And now all of that. So that's the second thing. So the first thing is, when you're starting, I can't say this strongly enough, give something away, give it away, do the workshop for free.
That's my thought, is just convert this to a free workshop.
Absolutely.
I mean, or a free webinar. And
free webinar. Oh, by the way, it's free, but it still has a high value.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's a free thing, I want to know that I'm getting some value. I'm not just coming to some trash webinar. This thing, if I were going to ask you to pay for this, I'd ask you to pay a minimum of $297 or $29. It's free. I just want to help you. I want to help you calm anxiety for good. And I'll be honest about that one, right? Calm anxiety for good. That one feels like, That's a tough one to promise.
Yeah. Okay. This is helpful. So I think go back to the ads and bring traffic to either a free webinar
Yep.
or a high value lead magnet
Yep.
that's free,
Yep.
and just keep going. So the way the ads are set up is good.
I think so. Yeah, your ads
Okay.
again, your ads are driving traffic. You just want to make sure again that calm anxiety for good. I mean, that first ad that's really performing well, I'd go run that again. Change up your offer and just run that same ad
Okay.
to a free. Well, of course, you might have to change some of the text. I'm not sure what all is in the
Yeah.
copy. But run it to, and you have a couple of options. Here's one of the things I love about webinars. Or web classes. Like sometimes we use the word webinar, and webinar tends to sort of feel like
Sometimes I call it a master class.
master class. Perfect. That's a
Okay.
good one. All right. So one of the things I love about them is the know, like, and trust level goes up much quicker. Because if I get on that master class and I watch you and I connect with you and I can see you know what you're talking about, you're not reading this from a screen, this is in you. Now I start to like you and trust you much quicker than if I got a PDF and I read it.
Right.
So
Okay.
and then if you get a webinar that's working, you can automate it and
Yes.
just start sending people to an automated webinar. So those are great
Okay.
strategies.
All right. I think I'm off to a good start.
You're off to a great start. That's a great
Okay.
start. I love your topic and what you're working at there. That's huge, huge,
Yeah.
huge issue.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, can we look super quick at the audience just to see
Yeah, let's do
if
it.
you would
Let's do it.
tweak any of that?
Yep,
And
let's
then
do
I
it.
know there's other questions too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just avoiding the Brett found a bug. Just kidding, Brett. I'm not avoiding.
Okay, so to get that
Audience, it was right there. Go
oops.
back to your ad. And same thing, the statistics. Yep. And we should have a tab. Let's see, where was it? I saw it just a second ago. No, this is go up to the top. I think it was on optimizations. Yeah.
Okay.
Audience is the second one. Yep. There you go. So you got your best performing 45 to 54 in Nevada. Your worst is Alaska. And then you can just kind of go down through there.
Okay.
But maybe there was something else you wanted to look at about your audience.
I just didn't know if I ended up doing kind of a custom audience, and I didn't know if I had set it up correctly.
Well,
Or if you
yeah. Okay, let's take a look at that.
So if I go to advertise, is that where I'd find that again?
Yeah, you should be able to find your audience there on the ad itself. So if you go to the bottom to the ad and edit it, click the pencil.
Okay.
And then you're going to find your targeting in the left-hand column there. It was at the top. We passed it. First one. Targeting right there.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so we got college grad, married, parents, household income, top 10, very good. Age and gender. I mean, you can see that, honestly, a 60-year-old probably doesn't have a teen. I mean, I'm 60 and my youngest is 19. We're probably past that stage. So you might want to bring that down to, make it a little bit more targeted. And you could see that from your best performing, right? It's set up to 45 or something. You got the US and Canada. What about that Advantage Plus place? Hit that edit. I wonder if that is. Oh, so we have some suggestions there also. Definitely not parents of preschoolers. We're not looking for those. Okay. So you got 12 million to 14 million. That's something that's beyond my pay grade as far as whether that's good or bad. You do have female, so that's good.
Where would you put this down to?
The age?
Yeah. Remember you said 60 was a bit high.
Yeah, I would definitely go down to 50. You could just go to 55. I mean, they're going to still have some teens and they're going to have some older
Okay.
teens. But I mean, obviously,
Oops. Yeah.
I mean, go to 56 if you want.
Okay. I think that just clicked, right? Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't change it very much because you
So that seems
obviously
okay then.
your audience clicked and you I think you're hitting the right audience.
Okay.
And again, I think the biggest thing is what we said. Send them
Yep.
to a free thing. Check your images. If you want to go ahead and get rid of some of the poorest ones, just don't even start with them.
Yep. Okay.
And find the ones that were the best and just rerun the ad to a free masterclass and see what happens.
Okay. Thank you so much. Super helpful. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Great job. All right, let's go to that bug. Talk to me, Brett. If you can. If you're still here. Attendees, Brett. Yeah, just unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, gotcha.
Ah, great. So this one's a weird one. I ran into it and I had to email some people about it, and they basically told me to set up a meeting with Greg, which I haven't done yet.
Okay.
But basically, I was focusing on only doing Facebook ads, and I was targeting women from age 32 to 39, and it would go for about 24 hours. And somewhere around day 2 or 3, my audience changed to like females age 18 to 65 plus.
Wow.
So then
and where were you seeing that in launch ads or in Facebook?
In launch ads. I haven't looked at Facebook. I don't even know where to look.
Okay. So you just saw it in launch ads.
But I guess
wow.
Yes, it's weird. And the technical support was saying I've never run into that. And
yeah. So again, dang, I wish I had an answer and could say, oh, I know exactly what's happening. I haven't heard of it either. But that's clearly not going to work for you. I mean, you if it decides to just change your audience for you, one thing you could maybe try, in your optimize settings, I think you have the ability to choose to optimize the audience or not. And you might just say, hey, don't optimize my audience. Don't touch it. And just see, I think you can do that.
I think it wasn't, I hadn't even clicked over the optimization thing.
Yeah. That's a bug for sure. And you chatted with support and they said, talk to Greg.
Yeah. I saw that Greg might be on, so that's why I stopped.
It's always talk to Greg. Greg will know the answer. Greg, where you at?
I guess my other question is, because I was focusing only on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you did Facebook and Instagram and you run the ad, say that bug resolved itself because you just say, okay, it's across these 2 platforms. If it only sells on Facebook, does launch ad basically focus all efforts on Facebook, or does it still continue to shoot out on Instagram?
No, it's gonna definitely be comparing your multiple platforms as well. And it's gonna spread that spread the money where the sales are coming from.
Okay, so it'd still be kind of dabbling with Instagram, but it would put more effort into Facebook.
Yep. Yep. It's supposed to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a crazy bug. I have not ever seen it, and if you when you do get some sort of an answer on it, I don't know, go into the group and let us know, or show up next week and let us know.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
Yep. Thanks.
Danny, you got a question?
Hello, senor.
What's happening?
Nothing good, man. You feeling better?
Yeah, I had for some of you that don't know, I've got a serious spine issue and lots of pain in my leg and all that good stuff. And I had an epidural. So I'm feeling much better.
I feel your pain because I had the same problems too.
Yeah,
When I
it's
was
bad.
15, I got a surgery, all that stuff.
Not fun.
Nope. I have a question for you. Can I share my screen?
Absolutely.
Okay. I had it already. Okay. What I notice with my ads, when I run in ads, I always get these scammers, right?
You get what?
These scammers, they're always saying this.
Notice your page cash for keys may be suspended within. Oh, who'd you get that from?
I running the ads. So every time I run ads, I get these guys.
Yeah, but who specific? Who sent it to you is the question.
They just make these names.
Yeah, no. See, that's spam. Just delete it.
Yeah,
that's
just
just
a way that you can stop this. I mean,
no. I just block them.
Yeah, that's what I do. Is just
If it's some guy named, Roy G. Biv or whatever, he's not anybody that works for Facebook. Yeah, you're gonna get you're gonna get that all the time. If there's anybody on here that hasn't gotten that for a Facebook page, you don't even have to run ads to get this kind of junk.
Yeah, and sometimes you get emails too for everybody.
Yeah, it's coming. Your Facebook's coming down. It's trash. I mean, you're avoiding. We're shutting you down. Yeah, it's trash. Brett said my page is blasted by scams all the time. Don't worry about it. Yep, I'm with you. Absolutely.
So there's no way to stop these scammers.
No, just delete it.
Okay, that's one. Let me see. Just give me 1 second, so I don't have to be showing all the screens that I open. Okay, now let me show you my ad.
Let's see it.
So I start running the ad on Monday. Everything looks good, but no conversion, no appointments. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
14,308. Yep. 89 conversions. People clicked on it. What are we doing?
The ad is this one. A motorcycle?
Selling a motorcycle. Wow. That's a tough one. How much is it? What's the cost?
$49, $44?
Yeah.
45, let's say.
Yeah, that's a tough one, I think, to put an ad up and sell on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's your ad say? For sale, adventures is calling. There we go. Gear up for the adventures 2016. Low miles, clean title, grab, reliable, time's ticking. Schedule your viewing. Wow. Again, this is unfortunately above my pay grade, but my gut says running an ad like this on Facebook to sell something for $5,000, a car, a motorcycle, you're going to have a hard, I mean, you really only need one conversion, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can keep running it. I mean, how much you willing to spend? You want to spend $150 to try to sell this? I mean, it's definitely worth it.
It's definitely worth it, huh?
Yeah.
You think you
what you could do, I tell you what you could do, what you might consider doing. Do you have,
look at the CPC?
Yeah, you're in the CRM, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you could do in this ad is set it up and say message more for more information or something like that. Because essentially what are they doing? They're clicking and they're just coming to your, what's the action item on this? What?
They go to a schedule. Let me show you.
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah, book now. It went away. There it is.
It will be the demo.
Nice. For sale, Suzuki. What? Okay, if I look at this and it says book now, what does book now mean?
Schedule an appointment.
Uh-huh.
Go to my.
I know, like Facebook limits what you can put on those buttons. Test drive today. Wow. I wish I had great information for you, Danny, but I just think this is a tough sell on Facebook. You know where people are looking for motorcycles is on Marketplace.
I have it on Marketplace too. It's running on Marketplace too. It's running all day.
Yeah.
It's running all the right here. Look.
Look at your look at your
one.
Oh yeah, you got it everywhere. Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. And what's your audience? You got 15 million to 17 million.
I'm gonna give you a trick.
Okay?
It took me a month to figure it out. We couldn't even figure it out with Greg last week.
Let's hear it.
When you are targeting financial products, you cannot choose AI to target the placement, and you cannot choose target audience. You have to leave it blank. Because it's discrimination.
Yeah.
So don't put any when you're doing financials or real estate, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to take this off, and you just need to choose.
Is that the same? Is that what you ran into with this as well?
Yeah, anything that has to do with finance available, you're gonna get into that problem too. Mortgage, anything that.
Yeah. But you can't target particular income groups and things like that. Yeah.
So you have to leave it blank, nothing there. It has to be 65 plus 18.
Yeah, it's just all. Yeah. Yeah. You can target an area.
You can target the area,
but it's the specifics. Yeah, it makes sense. I appreciate that actually about Facebook. It's like, okay, well, they're trying to keep you from sort of scamming the 65 and older people with your mortgage, reverse mortgages,
reverse mortgages, and all that stuff. Like right here, see?
Yeah. Okay, so you just gotta let it target. You couldn't do a lookalike, or I mean, you probably don't even have a lookalike or a retargeting to work with.
No, because you don't get any audience. So that's what I discovered. So after I did it, it ran finally. But I did so many tests, and I was like, "Why it's not working?"
Okay, so here's a question for you. Then show me your optimizations for this. I want to see what performed well and what. Yeah, there we go.
Come on.
Okay, so it says for sale, adventure is calling. Is ready for you. 2016 affordable. How much is it worth?
This bike like $6,000.
Why isn't that on the ad?
You can put it's just to attract the people. I mean, people are clicking and giving them like too, but
and you're getting great click-through rates. What's your 5.9 there? For sale, adventures calling. Yeah, it's the one we're looking at up at the top there.
This one. And the headlines are this one.
Yeah. You got 56.
This is the best performing one, 56.
Yeah. You haven't run much traffic yet. You really haven't run this much yet.
No, only like 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days, and how much spend?
18.
Oh my gosh. If this were me, I mean, again, it's how bad do you want to sell this thing, and what are you willing to pay for it? I mean, if you're willing to pay $150, $200 to try to sell it, you're getting great click-through rate and CPC. Bump your budget and see if you can get a little bit. But the other thing is, if you can get people to interact, to leave a message, ask a question in the comments, you're gonna help it if you can get people to like it or to, comment. So I don't know if there's any way you can, in your ad copy, say, leave me a comment instead of clicking book, just leave, put your questions in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you did that, then you could automate your responses with your CRM. So the way you can start maximizing this kind of an ad is you set it up so that you're asking for them to comment. What questions do you have? Ask me anything about this motorcycle, whatever. And somebody puts a comment, and then what you can do is you can set up a workflow in the CRM that says, if somebody comments on this ad, you can immediately write back to them and say, great question, let me get right back to you. So you can start to build activity that, again, when people are liking or commenting on your ad, Facebook thinks more highly of you. So that would be one thing, is to, instead of the only option being book now, leave me a comment if this is for you, or I'm not good at that. Use ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's what I have all the AIs. Yeah, I have all of them. So just keep it rolling and see what
I would run it. I mean, again, this is kind of a deal where you're selling one item. I see Greg popped on, man. We're trying to sell a motorcycle, Greg, and
he started this last week. I see this.
Yeah, and he got it working. He found out you can't target at all. You have to just let AI do the targeting, because it's a financial, because he's trying to sell a particular item.
You cannot target. Yeah, remember all the errors?
Yeah, I do remember, because you were saying financing, and we were talking about running ads with the financing out of it.
Yeah, so I do the financing, I try, it will give me the errors. So I did all the changes to give me the errors. So I'm like, man, it took me like half a day to figure it out finally. So basically what it was is the target right here.
Yeah.
Don't put anything in target.
So they allow you to do AI targeting, but not specific targeting.
No AI either. Just leave it blank.
And what's that video play? Is that video? What's that video do? Is that a walk around the bike?
This one is the ones that AI makes.
Oh.
But I have other ones that goes around the bike and stuff.
Is that the best?
What you guys were just talking about as far as doing the automation? Comment below.
Yep.
1989, whatever Mustang, or not Mustang, whatever bike that is, or whatever, and get them into an automation. You can also do ChatGPT in the workflow, and it'll just keep the conversation going for you. It's amazing.
The AI agent or AI responses.
Yeah.
But we don't have it here, right? Or we have?
Yeah, we do. Well, not here, but it's in your CRM automation.
It's in the CRM, yeah.
This one.
You go to workflows.
This one right here.
Or is it the conversation AI? Is that what you're talking about, Greg?
Well, go to a workflow real quick.
Yeah, I think you need to do a workflow automation.
Go to automation.
Workflow automation. Boom.
Yeah, right there. Then go top blue button. Create a workflow. Select from a template. They used to call it recipes. Now they call them templates. And then you can find the one that says comment on Facebook or Instagram.
Comment on.
Yeah, they've changed
Scroll
this.
down.
This looks
Yeah.
different. I haven't looked lately. Communication, nope. You can search at the top. You can put comment in the search for template.
Okay, see, you got the Instagram, Facebook, And so click on that middle one. And then hit continue. Go ahead and import it. Oh, they added a whole bunch of cool stuff there. Nice.
Yeah.
So now it kind of built it for you.
Yep.
Right. And then you go down to your conversations, click on the plus sign. I guess you could do it there. Click any on any one of those plus signs. Not there, but in the workflow, in the automation. And then type in chat.
There you go. GPT powered by
ChatGPT
OpenAI
for workflows. So literally, you hook up your account, and it'll take on a conversation and go back and forth, and basically sell. Now this work, and it's acknowledgement, but again, depending on what you're doing, it could be beneficial. I'm going to start playing with it next week, actually.
Okay. I didn't even see this, Greg. This is the first time I'm seeing it, so I'm definitely trying this.
I did a mini chat for real estate to buy houses, and it's all ChatGPT. Everything communicate. Just whatever you ask him, he's just going to give you the right answer.
The mini chat.
The mini chat.
Yeah.
This is mini chat. This what you're looking at is the mini chat. They copied this right from mini chat. This does exactly what mini chat does.
Okay.
So you don't need mini chat. And again, by the way, we have a golfer that did this with Instagram. And brand new account, brand new CRM, brand new nothing, all this stuff. They had a pretty decent following on Instagram. Got 9,000 opt-ins and leads in the first week.
With the chat?
With the comment below. Comment below, get my lead magnet.
Yeah, I've seen some guys doing they put a video and to teach the people and say text a comment pizza, okay? And I'm going to send you the recipe for the pizza. So you see all these guys, pizza. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's
the new thing now.
Yeah, actually, it's been around for, I was doing it with ManyChat 5, 7, 8 years ago when ManyChat first came out. It's been around a long time.
Yeah.
But Facebook and Instagram you used to be able to say right in your text, comment below. They don't really like that anymore. They don't want you to give direction on what to do, but you can do it in a video, right? So you do it in a video.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, Cecilia, here we go.
Just the last thing. So keep it going, or
if it were me, I think, Greg, you can pitch in, but I would do what we just talked about. Two things. Again, you're trying to sell one item for $5,000. So you got to be willing to spend a little money to do that. And you're getting good click through, you're getting good, you got good statistics. Set up work, do a little work and set up that comment option and see if you can, like, what if you had a comment said, download the full, like, what do they call it when you in the housing market where you get the little guide that shows everything about the house and all the details, and or ask me any question you want about the motorcycle, something like that. Try to get some engagement that way in your video though. But I would keep running the ad.
Yeah, no, I would do that, and I would try to figure out a way. We're getting ready to launch a new survey Samson, I think we're going to call it. And it's a survey analytics tool using AI to help us do exit pops. So, hey, tell me the number one reason why you're not, contacting me about my motorcycle today. And it could be, I'm not really interested in a motorcycle. I thought the ad was cool, or they can type in their own sentence and words, and the AI will analyze it and give us all kinds of data back.
Oh, it's
good.
Super
cool because I get so upset when I have, like with my son's golf business, we're driving great quality leads and getting people to show up for webinars, but our close ratio is just not where I want it to be. And neither is my opt-in page. I can't get my opt-in page over 15, 18%. I'm like, dude, on my launch ads, I get like 40%.
Right.
So I'm like, why is it? And so anyway, we got this new software that we used to have in 2004, and now we're coming back with it.
That's cool. Cecilia, I've been running ads for over a month, but just started with YouTube. Can we look at them for insights? That's what we're here for.
Awesome.
Dr. Cecilia, it's you.
It's me. I don't look pretty today, but you can help me.
Oh, come on now.
So, let me share my screen. Let me share the window. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I want to get another tab. How do I do this? Can you?
You click share screen. It's going to let you choose tab, window, or entire screen. It's typically easier to do entire screen.
Okay.
Then you pick which screen you want to share and then hit share.
Okay. Can you all see it now?
We see launch ads. Yep.
Okay. So, hey y'all. So this is what I'm doing. We started the church
right
in June. And so this under Meta, I started this June 6th, and they were only graphics. And then last week, I made this quick little 58.
Yeah, back to church. It's time to get back to church. I saw it.
You saw my ad?
I saw your ad.
Come on now. Come on back to church.
I felt convicted. I felt the conviction.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah. So I will admit I did have a bit of a challenge setting up the YouTube. But so if I show you here, I started off a little slow and then I upped it a little bit. And then I brought it back down when I started to do the YouTube the video, because I wanted to see how the video performed over and against the ads.
Yeah.
And so what I'm doing is I'm sending them to the website.
Yep.
Because that's where they would get all of the information. And of course, on the back end, I had that widget on the website to see how many hits I'm getting. And my goal is for them to actually come to church. I'm not selling anything on the website.
Right.
But in terms of understanding what these numbers mean, if I need to change something or for it to do better.
By the way, Greg, I can ask you, when did they put that little green box on there that says minus 90% and 57.71%? I didn't realize that the benchmark, you don't even have to hover. It shows you right there.
Yeah. I literally was looking at stuff yesterday. I don't remember seeing it.
I think it's brand new. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad I wasn't missing it for a while. That's pretty cool. That makes it nice for everybody who's watching the stream, because you can literally just look at a glance at your dashboard and you can see that her cost per click, the CPC, is 90% below the benchmark, which is what you want. And it's green. I would assume if it's worse, it'll be red. But when it's green, you're doing better than the benchmark.
So are the benchmarks set by Facebook?
Yeah, it's what their averages are, like for people that run ads. I don't know how they set them. I mean,
it's probably just across the board.
Yeah.
Of all their advertising, the cost per clicks are $1.80.
Yeah.
Because doctors and lawyers are paying $30 a click, $50 a click, $100 a click.
Okay. So these are I have 956 clicks. I guess that's good. People are coming to the site and it's showing that it's reached a lot of people.
Yep.
So it's getting exposure.
Yep.
But it takes time for people to actually come in the door. But I wasn't sure. And then I did drop it here because I went to video.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the video on YouTube, and so I guess we'll be looking at this together for the first time, because I haven't been running this very long at all.
Okay.
So it doesn't have any numbers here or anything. Oh, but it has reached 5,000 people. So I'm here for some insights, guidance, some whatever you all want to show me.
For YouTube specifically, because this is a very different kind of not very, but obviously you're looking at different kinds of perspectives. You want how many people have viewed the video, how far, and that kind of thing.
Right.
Do the same thing, like over at the CTR, hover over that eye. Yeah, so for YouTube, it's 0.75. So you're below the CTR.
But it says the higher the better.
Right, exactly. And so the YouTube, the benchmark is 0.75. You're at 0.56, which means you're not higher than the benchmark.
Right.
Right. So I guess it doesn't.
And cost per view is high too. 3 cents cost per view is high. That's high too, I think.
Yeah, which we can't tell because they don't have a benchmark there. But
so we thinking I need a better video?
maybe what you're targeting. What's your targeting look like?
Okay, so I didn't know how to. Okay, I didn't really know how to do the targeting.
Yeah,
I guess that's in there. I'm not doing a lot because I was just trying it out, but I don't know how to.
Oh, there is no targeting, is there?
To do that in a video. I didn't really know. I didn't understand how to. The bottom line is I didn't.
Can you
really
play
understand
the
how to
video
do
for
this.
us?
Oh, sure. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah, you need the words to be showing up on this video.
Okay, so so
I can't tell. I mean, unless I turn the volume on, I just see a lady there, a beautiful lady with a microphone, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm not really right now looking for that. So
Okay. So stop right here just for a sec. So let me YouTube is a different beast.
Yeah.
And I personally have not done a lot of advertising on YouTube, but I know a lot of people that have, and it's a different beast. And so I'm not going to get into it too deep, but I am going to give you a couple quick pointers, okay?
Okay.
So come build with me. Hashtag Dr. Greenbar, hashtag Christian Belief, Creative Worship Center. That's not going to work.
Nope.
Right? That's just not going to work. So if you like you really have to think this like clear your palate, clear your mind, and say YouTube is a search engine. Google's a search engine. And so like the difference between Google and YouTube versus Facebook and Instagram is Facebook and Instagram, we're getting in front of people randomly. These are people looking for stuff. So if I typed in a church near me on Google, churches are going to come up, right? And if that's what you're trying to do is to get people to find out about your church, first of all, I would probably have a YouTube channel that was the name of your church. Second of all, go click your button in that search bar. Click your mouse in there. Just click in that mouse. Yeah, right. Now let's type in come and then space, build. Okay, now see everything it's showing?
Oh, okay.
These are actual things that people search for.
Okay.
So if you're trying to grab search stuff, first of all, say what's your ideal customer? What would they be typing in?
Yep.
And again, if you're looking for a church in Escondido, I'm going to type in church in Escondido.
Yep.
Right. If I'm looking for a ministry so now back up and get rid of come build and type in church in. Okay. In the wild,
in a Chevy.
Oh my gosh. That's got to be some gay. I don't know what that is, but type in your city.
Yeah, it's really.
So very little bit of people are searching for that, right?
Do you use anything like TubeBuddy or anything like that?
I have a TubeBuddy account, but I haven't been using it.
I use it all the time. It has totally changed my YouTube channel.
So here's the question then. Can I change this now?
I just create a new video.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
Yeah, no, just created a new video.
Okay.
I mean, you can use the same video and just put it up again but again, this is really interesting. I think to me, conversation. I was on my way to Georgia with my wife, and some guy came on. I don't know if it was a podcast or what, but they were starting this new church, and everything they said was come and do amazing things. Come and do the amazing things we're going to be doing. We're going to be transforming the city. Come and be a part of it. Come and be. And I went, this guy has no clue about how to reach customers. And I know we're pastors. We're not reaching customers, but you still have to know how to talk to people and connect with them in a way that psychologically they want to be connected with. So, does somebody just want to go somewhere, or what do they want when they come to the church?
Well, so I think I did a better job. I think I did a better job over here.
Yeah.
In terms of what it said. I think I did a much better job, and I don't know if I just got mixed up on the fact that it was,
something deeper. Exactly. Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? So I think here I did better.
Yeah, you've been faithful in secret. You've prayed in private. Yeah, again, but remember, I think it's important too, what Greg was saying is people are searching for stuff on YouTube. On Facebook, it's just kind of showing up.
And as you saw, your spend on Facebook,
yeah,
I mean, YouTube, was like, what, $72, and you had it showed 0 views, and like, what? But it had 5,500 reach. Something's really wrong. Like, stop, turn it off, save money.
Yep.
Like, YouTube is a really hard platform to crack. I would really stay focused on Instagram stories, Instagram reels, Facebook feeds, Facebook reels, and really kind of dial that in. And then once you get a good video that people are really engaging with and really doing really well on that platform, then you can transform that video over to YouTube possibly. But again, it's a different mindset. You're looking, you got to think through that search engine mindset. What would be people searching for? And then not only that, but what would they be searching for? And then your video's got to talk to what they're searching for. So you first do your research on other churches and other ministries and other stuff, and see what they're doing, and really study them and study their keywords, study their titles, study how many subscribers they have. And this kind of goes back to where he was talking about YouTube, buddy. Right? You're studying your competition. Then you're going, okay, well, here's what I want to target. And I'll give you just one example, guys. So my son's working with golfers, and they literally teach people, study other golfers, and then copy them. Now put it in your own words, but kind of copy them. And one guy started a brand new YouTube channel, copied another golfer, used the same hook, the same stuff, but he taught his own stuff, but really, really modeled, quote unquote, and got 100,000 views on his very first video with over 1,000 subs in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And it's because we taught him, or I should say my son taught him the keywords, taught him the titles, taught him the search, taught him the review, taught him the thumbnails, and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're running ads, it's not quite that. It's a little bit different, but still, the video's got to be very specific and have a good call to action. And you're way better off posting organically on YouTube. Post like that would have get a good YouTube short. Post organically, and then see what gets organic reach, and then whatever gets organic reach, put some ad spend behind that.
And before you post organically, I can't emphasize this enough. I had a YouTube channel, for Groove, and I was just posting stuff, just like, here's a video. Like, I thought it was really important. And 30, 40 people would watch it. And then I met with a gal named Amy Vo, who had this huge YouTube channel. And she said, I'm going to show you 3 things. And she showed me TubeBuddy, showed me what I should and shouldn't do. And I changed that, and the channel grew by, I don't even know what percent. It just went crazy because you just take a little bit of time, your title, you got to look. Here's a couple of little keys on YouTube. Whatever the title of the video is, you need to say those words in the first 30 seconds, or maybe even less, 15 seconds of the video. That's just one little thing. Yeah. And then there's keywords, there's targets. I mean, there's all kinds of things that will enhance your YouTube.
It's a different beast.
It's a
different beast, but it's a good beast because it feeds you for a long time. Like my son, my son's business partner, he's still making money on videos he posted 9 years ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. He's got like 600,000 subs, and he made like $1.7 million on his YouTube channel.
Exactly.
It's just like, so, but it's a different beast. It really is. It's a completely
Very
different beast.
In terms of doing the research on your competitors, yeah, that I don't really know where to start there, because this is who are the competitors for churches that started from scratch?
Here's how you do it. You get your cheapest cheapest, smartest assistant in the world to help you. You go to ChatGTP or Grok or Claude, and you just talk to it and say, hey, here's who I am, here's what I'm doing. They told me to figure out who my competitors are. Do you research my competitors? Help me, tell me what to do. And you'll have it in 15 seconds.
Yep.
A complete roadmap. It's really that easy.
Unbelievable.
Like literally, if you're not using ChatGTP or these AI tools every day, you're missing it.
Well, I do use chat, but I wasn't thinking in terms of, what churches around me would be the competitors, because in terms of being able to use.
Well, they don't even need to be around you. You just want to find the best practices. People that are being successful, they don't need to be around you.
Okay.
Yeah, just ask YouTube for a strategy for, or ChatGPT for a strategy for YouTube marketing and advertising. It'll tell you.
Okay.
Way better advice than I can give you.
All right. Thank you.
And I'll tell you what, the other thing I would like for you to do one of these days, Kevin, is create a little 5-minute video on how to use YouTube Buddy, because I installed it. And
I've done it, Greg. Actually, I can find that for you. I did it for my business builders group, and I'll go back and find that video. And I probably can just straight up just shoot you that video, because that's what I did one day for them, is just show them exactly the steps that I used.
I need that, because I installed it and I'm like, I'm lost. I don't even know. I don't know.
Well, that's what, again, Amy Vo, I don't, some of you that have been Groove users, Amy Vo from years ago. She's got like 30,000 subscribers, but she does lots of other things now, but she's incredible with that. And again, she gave me 3 hints and I took off with it. So Michelle says she would love that video. All right, I'll find it. I'll edit it, probably clean it up a little bit, because it was on a live that I did with my group, and I'll just put it out on my YouTube channel and let you guys have a look.
Okay, let's move on. Anybody got any other questions? We're moving into the expert hour.
Time for expert. You want me to stop the recording and start again?
No, you can just keep it going. I don't really have anything planned.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna give the wisdom, let the wisdom flow now.
Yeah.
There's also, Michelle, there's TubeBuddy and there's vidIQ. Both of those are good tools. vidIQ. I think I don't even remember why I decided TubeBuddy was.
I did a bunch of research on both of those,
mm-hmm.
and the consensus was that TubeBuddy was better, but the UI and it wasn't quite as easy to use. So I'm like, well, I'm getting the better one. I'm smart. I'll figure it out.
Absolutely. Well, I love this question. I'm going to feature it right now, Greg. I want you to answer this question.
Oh yeah, that's it. I don't know. We're waiting on it to show up.
When is the expert going to show up? That's a good question.
Is that a dig on you, or is that a poking me? I don't understand, Michelle.
I'm not sure what that is, Michelle. What you talking about? Greg is the expert. He's here. I think I'm going to sign off. It's been good.
How you feeling? You feeling okay?
I had an epidural 2 days ago and feeling pretty good.
And that still that hangs on for a while. How long does that hang on for?
Well, it depends. For different people, it can be days, it can be months. It depends on how your body reacts. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was just for having pregnancies. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, it is for that as well. But yeah, basically they target the spots and it gives a huge relief. So thanks for asking.
Cool. Well, you sound 10 times better. All right, thanks, Kevin.
See you guys.
Right.
I'm heading out. I'll see you next week.
Kevin. Who else is on here who got some questions, comments? You're stuck. You got anything you want to report? And Todd, thanks for getting involved. I don't know if you've had a chance to play with it, if you're clear on where to go and what to do, but if you got any questions, let me know.
Hey, Greg, I will say I've had some instances where I get logged out spontaneously. Like right now, I got logged out.
Out of Launch Ads or out of the CRM?
Mm-hmm. Out of Launch Ads. The web is advertising.app.
Yeah. Has that just happened in the last few days?
Yeah, well, it's been happening over the past couple of weeks. Just spontaneously, I just get logged out. Like while we were here, and I went back to look at I was going to shut off the YouTube, and it just, when I went to look at it, it just logged me out, and I came back in. Now it's showing that I don't even have connection with my YouTube channel, and it won't allow me to connect. So I'm not sure what's happening.
Do me a favor, put in a support ticket for that, because I have not experienced that, and I haven't heard anyone say they're experiencing that.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I see Todd's got a question. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. You guys see my screen? So Todd, and we're gonna create a little mini course. Kevin's working on a little mini course for us, and we have a bunch of stuff. But once you get in to the CRM and the launch ads, what we got, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's CRM or launch ads, but if you're in the CRM, it looks like this. And the reason I asked that, Cecilia, was AWS it went down yesterday and had some real big problems. And I know a lot of people, including us, we have stuff hosted on AWS. And so we've been moving off AWS. I'm almost 100% off there, but when they go down, everyone goes down. But Todd, once you get in here, the first thing you want to do is you're going to hit this blue button in the top right, connect accounts. And if you don't have your Facebook accounts, that kind of stuff, you want to connect those accounts. So you're going to come in here and you're going to connect your Facebook, your YouTube, your LinkedIn, your TikTok, your whatever it is you're going to be running ads on. And you're going to connect those up to your ad account, connect those up to your, see, I've connected YouTube and Instagram, Google and YouTube, and I haven't done LinkedIn, but I could do LinkedIn. So you connect that. That's the first thing you do. Second thing, see this orange button down here? I'm going to hit this widget button that turns the orange button up. The orange button is launch CRM support. Hide the orange button, and then this little gray black button shows up. This is launch ad support. And then from here, you can go to Help Center, and you can ask it questions, and you can go to the Help Center. You can, there's a whole training and stuff. There's videos and training and all kinds of stuff, but it kind of will help you get going and direct you in the right place. And then last but not least, if you go to launchcart.com, and on launchcart.com, you scroll to the very bottom, and then we go to knowledge base articles. And in here, we have a whole launch ads.ai section right here. And under launch ads section, there's how should I spend best practices, Google search ad. There's just a whole bunch of stuff here. And it might help, might not help. But the first thing really is getting your ads connected. And then second thing is go to the brand contact, put in your domain. And let me fix my account because I was doing this for somebody else. So get your domain that you're going to be running ads for, put it right there, click this generate, and this is your brand content. It's going to go review your website, and it is going to come up with some information. I'm going to delete that logo, and then you're going to review this information right here. You're going to review this information right here, and all this stuff. Then you're going to go to instructions, and then you're going to put in, you can either leave it blank or leave it optional, but you can type in how you want your ads to be written, what tone of voice, that kind of stuff. And then you can go over here and you can upload your main media. So I'm going to delete this. And see, I got this different media up here. And so I upload my media. And then now I put in my brand info, my instructions, and my media. And then now when I come back to advertise, or I come back to even home, I can just hit AI ads platform 40x faster. What am I going to advertise? And then I hit generate, and now it's going to go create sample ads for all of these platforms in about 3 minutes. And then from there, you can click on create an ad or use a template, or you can just go straight to advertise and click whatever platform you want to advertise on. Boop, boop. But there you go. Hope that helps. Anybody else got any questions, comments, thoughts? So see now, just refresh. So I've got Facebook. This one's for WhatsApp. This one's a carousel. This one's an image ad. This is a video ad. This is a Google search ad. This is a Google PMax ad. This is a YouTube ad. This is a LinkedIn ad. It's pretty straightforward. And then the one thing that I was going to try to do today, and I am going to stop the recording real quick and start a new recording because I do have a little training I want to tell you guys. Okay, let me stop and start again. Okay, so start recording. So this is going to be launch ads UGC. Okay. All right, everybody. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go into launch ads, and we are going to take a look at our UGC creator. And so I really want you guys to use this tool because the people that are using it and they're doing it right, they're getting great click-through, great information, and great stuff. I mean, just great results. So when I come into any ad and I click on the videos for the ad section, it's going to bring up the sidebar. And on the sidebar, this middle box right here that says AI avatar video, I'm going to click there, and you're going to see some samples I did. So let me share my screen with the sound because I forgot to share my sound. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so now I'm sharing my screen with the sound. I'm going to play a couple of these videos just to show you some stuff, right?
Imagine stumbling upon a secret so powerful it slashes your ad cost by 90% while doubling your click-through rates. This isn't just fantasy, it's Launch ADS, where AI-driven tech...
Okay, stop. Okay, so let's do a couple things here. First of all, pretty cool, huh? Like you can't even really tell it's a computer robot. It's a real person with computer mouth, right? I like her as she's the model I like to use a lot. But it says AI-powered ads unleashed. You see this image behind here. The tricky thing with this technology is what should the images be? What sizes they be? How should they look? And I'm going to give you guys a strategy I woke up with this morning with that could help you figure this out. Okay. And then you heard her say launch ADS. So I've been in the habit from a style guide of calling launch ads, and I always write out with launch ADS. I do ADS as all capitals. So in my script that I made for this, ADS was all capitals. So she says ADS. She doesn't say ads. Oh, so I just messed up. I got to go re-render and refix it. Okay. And so that's what it's kind of tricky to figure this technology out. Like here's another one where I made one and I hate this image that's showing up here in this circle. But let me play this. We'll see what happens.
Struggling to launch ad campaigns without blowing your budget? You're not alone. Join AI-powered Ads Unleashed, your shortcut to success. A free masterclass that shows you how to save time and money using AI to create, manage, and optimize ads across all major platforms. Sign up now and get the edge you need.
So that one was kind of okay, but I don't like the way the image showed up here in the circle because I did when you create it, it doesn't show you what's going to happen with your images, right? And then let's see how this one turned out. Now this one I kind of like. Create ads 40 times faster in the circle. I like that. And here's another model that I found that I liked.
Imagine stumbling upon a secret toolkit that slashes your ad costs by 90% while skyrocketing efficiency. Welcome to AI Strategies for Winning Ads, a solution allowing you to master ad campaigns without hefty agency fees. Join us. Witness.
Okay, now see again, if I knew how this was going to render, I probably would have created an image where it's not getting cut off. So I am going to try to figure this out, and I'm going to try to figure out to come up with some template sizes because I don't know what the image sizes are. And I'm just doing these separate square images, but see how the 90% is kind of cut off? I want that up higher. So I want to create an image that shows up properly. I don't like that. It's not bad. It's better than I can create on my own, so I can still run with it. And I have run ads to this. And I got some good CTRs with this.
It's a live demo and see how.
But okay, so there's just these different ones, and let's look at one more.
Discover how to transform.
Okay, now see, I put a video in here of a testimony, one of my testimonies, and it's throwing the video in this circle, and that's terrible. Like that guy's head right there. It's like, no, that's not working, right?
From your advertising game with AI. Join our
And
upcoming
then there's
live
another
webinar
video
to see how
testimony that's
Launches.ai
not
uses
working.
cutting-edge
Right,
artificial
so
intelligence.
I'm playing with it. So here's what I want you guys to consider. Hit every single day, allocate 30 minutes, come in here, and let me point something out. Hold on. Right here, it says daily limit 3. You'd only, just because the costs associated with the AI and the rendering and the technology, we're only allowing you to make 3 a day, 3 a day. So make 3 a day practicing. So come in here, put in what we're doing. I'm going to put AI ad tool using Chat GPT. Okay. And then I'm going to go next. And then I'm going to methodically pick some images, and I'm going to keep track of what images I'm doing. So I'll pick that one and that one. So this is the same image, but different colors, right? So I can kind of see what's going on. And then I would know what size that is. Now those are not square images. Those are kind of like they're 4x5. If you know what that means. They're 4 across, 5 down. Okay, so now I got 2 images, and I'm not going to put a video. And then I'm going to say, okay, I really want to do these for Instagram, because I can do the 16:9 recordings of me, and I can do the 1x1s. And I like the 1x1s as well, because the 1x1s will go both on Instagram and on Facebook. 16:9 would be for YouTube. It could go on Facebook, will not go on Instagram. And the 9x16s for your shorts, your stories, your reels. So that's kind of what I like, the short stories and reels. And I'm going to keep it to 15 seconds for my test, because all I want to do is see how it works. Then I'm going to go to style. And then here's the other thing you're going to notice. Depending on what you choose here, 9x16, and you hit style, you're going to see 4, 8, 12, 14 styles. 14 styles. If I go to 16:9 and hit add a style, see, I don't even see these are.
Imagine stumbling upon a hidden gem in the heart of San Francisco.
That looks like a little bug. That's not even a 16:9 style. Let me just do 1x1 and hit a style. Maybe the way it's just displaying them. I have actually never done these other two styles. But anyway, my point is, let's go ahead and do this with the 16:9 just because I want to learn. So then I'm going to hit add that style of 16:9, 15 seconds, and I'm targeting small business owners. Okay, next. Now it's going to write the script. So now what it's going to do is it's going to take the information from the URL, the information from our stuff, and it's going to go and write 4 different scripts. And this is where we have to be careful, and we have to read the scripts. And I always suggest to people, read the script out loud. Because if you can't read it out loud and it's sounding good, the AI things, they can't either. Does that make sense? So it's going to render any second now. But my point is, if we go through this and we pick a style, we mark down a little piece of paper what style we picked, what images we loaded, what size images, and then we render it, then we'll go, oh, okay, I like that. And what I want, your goal is let's say in a week, do 3 a day, 3 different ones a day, play with it 3 times a day. So you half hour a day, or maybe even 10 minutes a day. I don't think it would even take you a half hour to see what you get, right? And then you go, okay, I know how to use it. I know what size of images. I know what to do this. And then now this could be an income stream for you. I'm telling you, you guys could eat, if you guys are like the hustler and you want to make some extra money by doing this for people, people will pay you money to create these for them. Okay. So here's the call to action ad. I was tired of blowing my budget on ads that flopped, so I switched to launchads.ai. See, now I'm going to hit the edit button, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to take the launch ads, and I'm going to do ADS, launch ads.ai. And I don't know if that's going to work or not, but now the robots should read it properly. This platform gets it. Fast, creative ad ideas, no stress, and my click rates shot straight up. Plus, it tracks everything, so I know where my money's going. If you want to run ads that actually hit, sign up now and see what Smart Buddy buys. And then I'm going to do ... or no. I'm just going to do period. And then I go, by the way, this ad was created with our AI avatar video creation tool. Okay, so now I've edited it. Now I'm going to keep that. Now again, I could put in saved, I could add my own, I could do whatever, but so basically because I edited it, you see right here it says use your own script. It transferred what I wanted to edit to edit my own script. So now I'm going to hit next. And then now I'm going to be presented with what avatar do I want, do I like? And so you can see here's Charles. I told you I like Charles as a guy. I like the voice. I like him as an elderly guy. And I also like Area. And so I've tried Chloe, I've tried some others, and that's my point is you figure out the ones you like and then try them and go, oh yeah, that's the one, or no, that's not the one. So I'm going to go ahead and click stay with Area, and then I'm going to hit next. Now it's going to ask me what voice I want to use. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change this from all accents to American. So I only want American. And then I can play.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. This is my voice and hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome. This is my voice and how I sound.
Can you guys hear that when it says this is my voice and how I sound? Are you hearing the sample?
Hello?
Pieces?
Yes.
Welcome.
We are.
Okay,
This
good.
is my voice and hello and welcome. This is my voice and how I sound.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. This is my voice and how I sound. Allow me to deliver your message using my unique tone to your audience.
Okay, so I think I like Victoria. So I'm going to go with Victoria. And again, I'm going to write down, I'm going with Victoria because I might forget, right? And you want to know which ones you're choosing, which ones you're doing. Then I'm going to hit create video. Now it's going to start rendering that video. So now I can go back to work and I come back in 5 or 10 minutes and that video is going to be rendered and we see how it does. And if we do that 3 times a day, you're going to learn what works and what doesn't work. And here's another one. Let's see how this one looks, why that one's navigating or rendering.
Ever wondered how some brokers just seem to navigate the complex world of private and hard money loans effortlessly? That's the magic of the Smart Money Blueprint. This program taught me everything from the ground up, transforming confusion into clarity with its easy to follow steps. If you're itching to elevate your career, get your hands on this blueprint. Buy now and start mastering your trade today.
Now see, I love everything about this one. I put in square images, I put in images, and I got these from this guy's website. He's a new client. But I don't like the buy now button. And I hate the fact that the buy now button is on here. I don't want to buy now. And maybe that's because I put in the script buy now, right? So you change the script to opt in now or grab your freebie or comment below is even better. Comment below, whatever, master your trade, and I'll send you the free lead magnet, right? So we got to think through this stuff, and there's obviously a learning curve with this because this is kind of deep technology. But once you learn it, you're creating cool content for you, and it's kind of endless what you can do for it. Here's another style that I did where it's the bottom half and the top half. Let's see what this one looks like. This one obviously was square.
Discover how to transform your advertising game with AI. Join our upcoming live webinar to see how Launchits.ai uses cutting-edge artificial intelligence to craft personalized ad strategies that outperform traditional methods, delivering unparalleled results while slashing costs.
Now, with this one, this voice does not match this guy's look to me. It's just like he sounds too professional. This guy looks too hip. So again, depending on your avatar, you're going to want to really think about the voice and what that person kind of matches up, because to me, it's just not authentic. It's fake. You can tell it's fake.
Don't miss this chance to take your business to new heights with AI-driven precision. Reserve your spot now. Elevate your ads. Register now.
See, and I would go back to See while it's rendering it can't really do anything. Okay, I'm going to stop. You guys got any questions regarding the AI UGC ad creator tool? Give me some feedback. What do you think of that? Do you like it? Have you seen that before? Have you been on these calls? You've probably seen it before you've been on the calls, but what do you guys think of that? Let me know what you think of that. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, it's rendered. So now I'm going to go back. Okay, so it's finished its rendering. Here's what we got. And even though the style didn't show 16:9 in my little displays, it did at 16:9.
I was tired of blowing my budget on ads that flopped, so I switched to launchads.ai. This platform gets it: fast, creative ad ideas, no stress, and my click rates shot straight up. Plus, it tracks everything so I know where my money's going. If you want ads that actually hit, sign up now and see what smart money feels like. By the way, this ad was created with our AI avatar video creation tool.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to go back. I want to see how she said launch ads again, because I missed that.
Blowing my budget on ads that flopped, so I switched to launchads.ai. This platform gets it.
See how I did that? I did launchads.ai, and she verbalized it perfectly. That's cool. So now the other thing I can do is I can download this, and then now that I've downloaded it, I think I can do this. Let's go over here. Let's go over to, now I could do social media here, right? Go, okay, I'm going to post this to Facebook, and I'm going to, boom. Wait, what's that? Create a post on Facebook. And then my media, I'm going to go to video. I'm going to choose the video, and I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. I got to delete this one first because it only does one. And then I close out. And then now that video is right there to run. And it's already written for 7-figure coaches. Plateau with growth. AI. Okay. Schedule post. I can't, man, this is such small text. Oh, hold on a second. I shrunk my screen so I could have those videos fit. For 7-figure coaches facing plateaued growth, unleash the power of AI, write, manage, and optimize your ad campaigns and control your lead flow like never before. And I'm going to put my, I'm going to put in the URL, https://launchads.ai. Okay, done. Schedule post. Let's do it today. Right now, boom, out it goes. Okay, so this is how you use technology, right? I'm happy with that. Why not use it? Let it go. Boom. Better than nothing. Better than not doing anything. And really, I should be posting that to LinkedIn as well, Twitter as well, and everywhere it fits. And that 16:9 doesn't fit everywhere, so you're a little bit limited. Okay. Anybody got any questions or comments? And if not, we'll wrap it up and call it a day and get back to work. It's Friday. Last call. You can unmute yourself and talk, or you can chat in the box, whatever you feel comfortable with.
No, thanks, Greg. Everything's always great.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate you.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, you too, Danny. Thanks, Cecilia. Anybody else? Let's wrap it up. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. You have a better day. Signing off.